which is my favourite anime? Well, let me think. Hey guys, Sam here. So today I'm doing a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing a Q&A, which I haven't done before, and I'm not used to looking at this camera face on, so if I'm looking kind of all around the place, that is why. And I'm also reading the questions off my computer, so if I'm like looking down like that, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess we'll just get straight into it. So the first question I have is, who is my favourite YouTuber? Starting off with the easy questions. Not really. I have a lot of favourite YouTubers. Obviously, you know, I watch Jen, I watch Alex, I watch Denis, I watch Sub, I watch Coral, I watch all the guys. But other than them, which I know that you know about, I watch a lot of J-vloggers, people from Japan vlogging, and a couple of them are Shala, Mime. They're probably the main two, I guess. I watch Rachel and June as well. All these people aren't really kid-friendly vloggers. They just vlog their daily life, so not gaming or anything like that. I watch Dan and Phil and their gaming channel. I really enjoy them. I watch a lot. I'd have to like go into like a huge list if I was going to mention them all, but they're just a few. I watch a lot of different types of people and different content. Okay, question number 2 is, who inspired me to do YouTube? And I couldn't not answer this question. I think I've maybe answered it a couple of times on Twitter before, but definitely when I was younger, I always wanted to do YouTube, but I was far too shy and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I remember I recorded a fair few videos of me playing my piano, and I uploaded them. They're all gone now. I don't even know what account that was on. I would say definitely Denis, out of everyone, definitely inspired me to do YouTube the most. I think I've watched his videos before I knew him very well, and then I got to know him, and he's just the funniest guy, and he loves what he does, and he's just great at it, and he's a very inspirational person to me. I think he's great, and he's a great friend, and yeah, so definitely Denis. I don't think if it wasn't for him saying that I should do it, I probably wouldn't have, because I'm a very shy person, if you couldn't tell already. So I would definitely say Denis, out of everyone, inspired me to do YouTube. Question number 3. Oh, this is a difficult one as well. Okay. What were your life wishes and goals when I was a child? Okay. My life wishes and goals. I don't know if I had many life wishes or anything like that, but I had an idea of what I wanted to do. I knew that no matter what I did, I wanted to make people happy. Just make people happy, make them laugh, and that's just like a general thing. Like, I didn't want to do anything that would ever make people unhappy. As for jobs I wanted to do, I can answer that because I remember. I used to want to be a trapeze artist, believe it or not, and I begged my parents to let me go to circus school to do trapeze artist read, whatever that's called. I wanted to do that so badly, but unfortunately where I live there's not much of that around, so we would have had to move, and that didn't end up happening, and so I ended up mostly just climbing the walls of my house wishing that I could be a trapeze artist. So that's what I wanted to do. I also wanted to help animals or be a vet or something, but then I realized as I got older that would make me far too sad because of the ones that I couldn't save or help. So I couldn't do that, and I still couldn't do that. But I would love to do something that helps animals, but unfortunately it makes me far too sad, so I'm not even going to talk about that one. Okay. And question number 4 is, what is my favourite animal? And I don't think I've answered this one before. My favourite animal generally is actually a sheep. Not a rabbit, believe it or not, but a sheep. I love sheep. I always have. I don't know why. I just have always loved sheep. And then second to sheep would probably be a fox, because foxes are just the most adorable things in the world. They're like a cat and a dog mixed together, and they're fantastic, and I really wish I could have one as a pet, but definitely not allowed them where I live, and I think that'd be pretty difficult to look after. But yes, definitely a sheep and a fox, I would say, are my 2 most very favourite animals. Question number 5. Okay. Question number 5 is, who is my celebrity crush? And People have asked me this a lot, actually, and the truth is I don't really have a celebrity crush. I don't, unless like I know someone well, I can't really like have a crush on them or anything. But if I had to pick someone, his name is J. Michael Tatum, and he does voices for a lot of characters I like. He's a voice actor, or an actor I should say, and he's just amazing. He's hilarious, and yeah, he's great. You should definitely look him up if you can. He's fantastic. Highly recommend. This one's so difficult. I don't know why. I don't know why you guys want me to answer these ones, but okay. If Denis is hanging off a cliff and Gent is hanging off a cliff, who would I save? Okay, look, if this was to actually happen and they were sitting in front of me, they were hanging off a cliff in front of me, I was there, and there was absolutely no way I could save them both, I'd probably, you can't just leave your best friend. Like, I'm not going to pull one up and not save the I'd jump off. I would jump off and they can follow me shortly afterwards, because I'm not going to pick someone that would destroy me and it would destroy them. It would be awful. So I'd jump off the cliff. Okay. Question number 7. The long-awaited question. Am I dating Denis? And the question, or the answer to that is no. I am not dating Denis. Denis and I are just friends. He lives in Canada. I live in Australia. We're not dating. Denis is a great guy and I love him very dearly, but we are not dating. Okay. And question number 8 is, do I watch anime? And if so, which is my favorite anime? Well, let me think. Okay, I love anime. Anime is my thing. I watch it way more than any other regular show or anything, and I have a lot of favorites. Here is a poster for an anime that I like. That is Seraph of the End. I know a lot of people have actually been debating that in the comments below, but it is Seraph of the End favorites. Okay, I will list you off some of my favorites. I'm not going to attempt to say them in their Japanese name because I would absolutely butcher it, so I'm not going to do that, but let me just see. Oh dear, this is so difficult to choose which are my favorites. Okay, I think I would have to say, oh my gosh, okay, my favorites would definitely be Black Butler for number 1. I absolutely love Black Butler. I also like Death Note. I also like One Piece. Baccano is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Again, like, not all of these are kid-friendly animes, but One Piece definitely is. If you should 110% watch One Piece. If you're going to watch any of these, watch One Piece. It is great. Okay, so Baccano, Steins Gate, Death Parade, Kami-sama Kiss, Vampire Knight, Durarara, Magi, The 7 Deadly Sins, and like the list goes on. The list goes on and on and on. I'm not gonna ramble about it too much because honestly it could be a video in itself. If you guys would be interested in me making a video of all the anime I like, I would happily do that, but I'm going to tell you right now, it would be a very, very long video and probably very boring because I'm not very, there's something in my eye. I'm not very good at explaining things like that, but if there's something you guys want to see, let me know and maybe we can make it happen. But yes, I like anime and I watch a fair bit of it. Question number 9. If I could travel anywhere, where would I go? I love this question. I would love to travel. I've actually only ever been out of Australia once, and I went to Japan with 3 of my friends, and it was really fun. Probably, honestly, the best experience I've ever had. It was such a lovely place to go. All the people were so nice, and although my Japanese isn't very good at all, everyone was very tolerant, and they understood what I was saying whenever I spoke a little bit, or even not at all. A lot of them even understood English, so I would love to go back to Japan, but other than Japan, I would love to visit England, Canada, Scotland, Other countries. Greece. I would love to go to Greece. Any historical places I'm very interested in, especially England. I'm a huge fan of just everything there. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful place, and that's where a lot of my family originates from, so I think it would be really interesting to go there. Anyway, look, I would travel anywhere. I love everything and everywhere. Okay, question number 10 is by Jen. Okay, if you had to be painted one colour which was visibly different from your skin tone, what colour and why? Okay, I read this question a little while ago and I've thought about it a fair bit, and honestly, if it had to be any colour that was visibly different, I would go with white, just because, I'm pretty pale as it is, but it still be visibly different, so white. But if you mean like an actual colour, I'm not sure. It's so hard to imagine. I'd probably go with maybe like a light blue maybe, or a light purple, because they're both nice colours, but then I'm thinking that would probably make me look dead. But probably blue, purple, or white, if white is considered a colour in your opinion. I think so. I think that's my answer. Alright, question number 11 is how old am I? I don't think I've ever actually answered this, although on my Twitter it is in my profile, my birthday. I'm 20 years old. I will be 21 in August of this year, so I'm a year older than Jen, and I'm the same age as Denis. There we go. I don't know how much more detail I can put into that. Question number 12 is, if I reached 1 million subscribers like Denis, what would I do for my fans? Oh my goodness. Okay, first off, if I ever reached 1 million subscribers, that would be such a dream, and I can't really see it happening. I hope it does, but it's so hard to imagine that many people and what I would do for them. I'm not really sure. I'm still trying to think of what I want to do if I hit 100,000 subscribers. If you guys have any suggestions, definitely put them in the comments below. I'd love to do a giveaway of some sorts, but I wouldn't know what exactly to give away. I could give away some of my merch or something, I guess. Or maybe we could play games together. I could get some people to play some games with me or something. I'm not sure. That's a long way away if it was to happen. So if you guys have any suggestions, definitely feel free to write them down. But yeah, that's very intense. I have no idea. I have no idea how to thank 1 million people. That would be very difficult. Okay, question number 13 is, what is my favourite game? And I'm going to answer this in 2 parts, because my favourite Roblox game would definitely be either Murder Mystery or Hide and Seek. I find them very fun, especially Murder Mystery. I feel like everyone who's in the Roblox community would say that. It's just by far the most fun game mode, in my opinion. But other than Roblox, my favourite games, again, I play a lot of different types of games. Again, they're not all kid-friendly, so I wouldn't recommend looking at them all, but one that is kid-friendly that I really enjoy, so I'm opening it up on my computer, is definitely BattleBlock Theatre. It's a platformer. It's really fun. You can get it on Steam. I highly recommend it. Another one is The Binding of Isaac. I think if I had to choose my favourite game, it would probably be that. It's got a lot of replay value and it's really fun, and of course there are games like Minecraft, which is timeless for me. I'll play them anytime, anywhere. I love it. I also really enjoyed Ultimate Chicken Horse, which I played with everyone a little while ago, so that's really fun. The Sims is fun. I have a lot of favourite games. But yeah, I would definitely say BattleBlock Theatre and The Binding of Isaac are at least top 5 for me. Alright, question number 14 is, how tall am I and do I have any siblings? Okay, I'm very short. I like to say I'm 5'5", but I'm pretty sure I'm 5'4" and like nearly 5'5". I'm about 162 to 64 centimeters. I haven't measured myself in a little while, but I know that I always used to like try and get up on my tippy toes to make it look like I was taller when people were measuring me. But I'm pretty sure I am 162 to 164 centimeters, so I am very short. And do I have any siblings? No, I really wish I did. I've always wanted a brother or a sister, but I am an only child. I've always lived alone with my mum or my dad, but yeah, no siblings. But luckily I have lots of friends, and so that's all that matters. Alright, and the last question that I'm going to answer today is, what are my worst fears? A lovely one to end it on. Okay. My worst fears, to put in general, I hate emptiness, I guess. So I hate the idea of being in space, for example, because if you're in space, you are all alone, or maybe not all alone, but there's the possibility of being all alone, there's nothing around you. I think that just sounds terrifying. I'm very intrigued by space, and I love it, but I just personally would be far too scared to go there. Also, I hate open water, like in the ocean, because I am just absolutely terrified that if I'm just there, you don't know what's below yourself, in water and in space, you have no idea what's there. Anything could be there, anything could be grabbing your toes, and you just don't know. So yeah, probably emptiness and being left alone, I would say, because obviously if you're with someone, you can joke around and everything's okay, but like being alone would just suck. Like being alone forever, I don't want to think about it. But I think that's why I have so many friends. I'm so scared of just being alone. I'm not scared of spiders or snakes or anything like that. I actually really like snakes. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the questions I have to answer. If you sent me a question and I didn't answer it, I am sorry. I just went through and picked a few random ones that I saw. So if you want a chance to be in my next Q&A, follow me on Twitter at SamStrangeYT, and the link is in the description below as well. And if you want to post me a question, post a hashtag AskSamStrange, and I will see it, and it might be in the next Q&A I do. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more Q&A style things, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like the video if you like it. I don't know what else I can really say. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!